name's Angel Bella and I'll be continuing analysing the performances. I want to go in chronological order so that I don't mix anything up. So next I'll be discussing the ballet piece. So completely juxtapose what I've previously talked about, being the commercial pieces, upbeat, energetic, sudden sharp dynamics, sometimes grounded movements. We are now going to an uplifting, fluid, graceful piece. The piece was inspired by Sleeping Beauty, using their scores and using key movements that you would see in this type of production, showcasing a romantic ballet. However, as we were wearing bright neon pink, high ponytails with plaits outfit, it kind of brought a modernised element to the piece that you wouldn't normally see in a romantic ballet. So I like to start about how I think I've progressed within this ballet compared to last year's One Vision Youth Dance 2023. So I think after having a one-on-one discussion with Elise Adescott, she told me how she thinks my application of understanding the different technical skills and techniques have improved enormously. Saying that how I was in ballet last year and how I didn't completely understand the difference of how I'd use my facials maybe in jazz compared to ballet, but now she can see that I can. So getting this application understandability within all the different techniques, as there are so many in this one showcase, it's so vital and essential. So I'm really proud of myself for understanding that now and getting that correct, because I do believe that I have. I realised that in ballet, when you stand in parallel, that's mainly for contemporary, but when you stand in first position, that's for ballet. And when you stand in jazz fourth, that is for jazz. Like all these different things and how they align with each style, it's just allowed me to progress so much. So Elise, throughout the entire process, she said that main thing and how to engage with your audience and use your performance attributes is with your head in ballet. Just lifting it up and tilting it and just aligning it correctly can do all the difference, and that really, really stuck with me. And I wanted to engage with the audience and I wanted to stand out. So she said, even if your technical abilities aren't up there, we can't teach you performance flair, so having that is such a good advantage. Now I know that my technical capabilities have progressed hugely, but I do know as well that a target for myself is that they do have to progress more. I want to ensure that I can remain in tune now when I kick my leg, when I do a jump, and currently it isn't happening all the time. I'm not maintaining that. So that is definitely a target for myself, and Elise has also said this. And she's the head choreographer of the ballet, jazz and tap piece. So yeah, that has been a massive thing for me. So during the performance, I wanted to ensure that I had this head that engaged to the audience, that said, look at me, I'm doing my best and giving you my all. So just by getting the right alignment, I ensured that I did this, and you can see that on the video below. Main highlight for this was when I was in a small ensemble. I was centre stage and I was in the second row, and I just engaged with everywhere because I was right in the centre, and I just remember just feeling the energy of the audience and feeding it back to them. As I said, this is a completely contrasting style. I can't be grounded, I need to be uplifted. Everything is high. We're mostly on releve for most of the pieces as we are getting heightened. There's always this heightened feeling, even if you're not on releve, you're always uplifting yourself. And I felt that through the entire thing. The artistic vision was obviously to produce this romantic ballet influenced by Sleeping Beauty, and it is clear that that has been accomplished using key movement vocabulary such as the circle, the formation, such as the angular turn inwards, the very first movement of the piece, to the finishing movement of the pirouettes, one after another, repetition. I would like to say that the repetition of those pirouettes was very hard thing for me to accomplish, but I'm happy to say that on the performance day and on the video you can see that I did with independent practice and with rehearsals. So I feel like in this area it's one of the places I've progressed the most, because it was such a hardship and challenge and obstacle for me last year, but with resilience and just with carrying on, I've been able to do that. I believe that control has definitely been an application of use. Allowing myself, as I've said, all the things that I've understood this year. I did not understand them last year. I did not know the ballet terminology. I did not know the terminology to understand when Elise was speaking it, for me to know, oh yeah, that's the movement she means. She means when she says jump, she means to do it on a releve, not on a flat foot. To actually know and understand that my goal is to kick in a turn out, not to just think kick. Just understand this and kick on a turned out foot as well. I believe that facial expressions was huge for me in this piece, not just the aligned head, as Craig Coombs, the artistic director, also said during the process, that I did stand out for my facial expressions, and I believe that I did carry this on into the performance, and I believe it was heightened in the performance because I was feeding, as I said, off the audience's energy. I believe I've improved in so much within this dance, and I'm so happy to see how this progresses in the further years. That's all I have to say on ballet, so thank you.